Hey baddies, welcome to Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. I'm so glad you all are here today, and I hope you all are doing well. Today I'm going to find out what's up, what's going on, what is the tea on this really powerful energy. Perhaps you have come to the point in your journey, possibly with the month of March, where it has come up and bit you. It's got you. And you're just like, what is going on? All right, so that's what this reading is about. So I'm going to figure out which cards. Let's go with these cards right here. And we're going to do these cards as well. And these cards. Okay, I got quite a few. Right here. I have got so many cards out from the live reading that I did for the channel for March with Mother Lilith. If you haven't seen it, you might check it out. I might put it up here somewhere. But all right, let's get started. Okay. All right, what is going on? What is the energy? What is up with this bite, this chaotic bite that we're feeling with the month of March, with this energy? And it doesn't have to be in March. It's chaotic. There's an eclipse coming. I feel like we're feeling the energy of the eclipse already. Of course, we have, the moon energy as well. There's just so much going on. All right. What do we need to know about this? Help. That's what I feel. Help. Help. Help us. Help us. These two. We have turbulence. Yeah. And symmetry. Oh, okay. So we're moving through some rough energy. Well, okay. All right. I'll buy that. And then we're moving to symmetry. Okay, but what's the bridge? What's the bridge? We need a bridge builder. We're building bridges. What's the road? Not these cards. Okay. These are Lilith's oracle cards. So tell me what the bridge is, Dark Mother. What is the bridge to this turbulence? So we can get, she spit out these two. We have Mercury, communication and truth. The moon, intuition and emotional healing. Well, that's kind of a tall order. That's kind of a tall order. So you're probably having a lot of stuff come up right now. Probably with this Venus retrograde, with this Mercury retrograde energy and the eclipse, we're going to go into this emotional healing. And you're probably asking yourself about your relationships, probably with yourself as much as with other people. You may be redefining what you want. You may be redefining how you want to be in relationships. There may be some relationships that you're just like, I don't think I want to do this anymore. And some people may say that to you. Okay, now warning, anyone who tries to come back during this time, it's not going to last, honey. It's not going to last. It's not going to last. I'm just telling you. Whether you're with them for 6 days or 6 years, I'm telling you, it's not going to last. Okay, it's not built for speed. It's a karmic cleanup. Okay, you're revisiting old energies, old emotions, and you will be triggered. Absolutely, you will be triggered. And the truth is what you're digging for here. The truth about what you want, and communicating the truth first to yourself. And for a lot of people, just getting to the truth is extremely difficult because you're kind of in denial about it. Okay, what you need to do, moves you need to make, about your career, about how you make money, how you live your life. This Venus retrograde really is almost like a reset. Okay, especially with the Mercury retrograde energy and then the eclipse. It's like a chaotic, energetic reset. And you're doing some spring cleaning internally. And it's going to reflect in the world around you. And it feels very chaotic. But we're heading towards this beautiful symmetry. Always take care of yourself and accept the time of growth. You are being encouraged to cultivate balance and grow your energy and live in harmony to manage upcoming changes. So there's going to be changes coming, okay, that are going to be birthed through this turbulent time, through this chaotic time. I know that's hard to believe, but truly there are changes coming. Let's see about the changes here. Tell me about the changes that are coming. Tell me about the changes that are coming. What are the changes coming with the symmetry? The changes will bring the balance as well. So it just depends on where you are in your journey and what remains after this time of turbulent growth, okay? This right here. Let me look at it, make sure you can see it, because famine and sickness over healing. So, you know, it feels like you guys, of course, have had a tough time. This time right now, from March until April, may feel like a lot of famine. You may feel not well, like mentally, emotionally. You may not feel like that right now. You may feel tired. You may feel energetically drained. You may feel over it, like you're ready to stop. You're ready to quit, whatever it is. You're just like, I'm not doing it anymore. I don't care anymore. You may have these emotions that you're like, this is too much. Like, this is asking too much of me, kind of thing. You are not supposed to oppress those emotions. You're not supposed to shove them down, okay? You're not supposed to deny these emotions. Now, other people will say, hey, you know, those are negative emotions and we need to purge those and blah, blah, blah. We don't need to just purge them and act like we don't have them. You know, you're meant to, like, yes, I acknowledge that I feel so overwhelmed. I feel so overburdened. I feel like I've given and not received. Those are valid emotions. And as a human being, no matter where you are on your spiritual journey or journey in life, you have a right to feel that way, okay? How you feel is valid. And it can be a good time for you to really understand why you feel that way and how you can avoid feeling that way in the future. What do you do in your own life that facilitates that happening? Okay. And for some of us, it may be relationships. For some of us, it may be, you know, how we approach our career. For some of us, it may be that there are changes we know we need to make, but we just refuse to make them. It's going to be different for everyone. This is a time of reflection. And as we're reflecting, there's chaotic storms going on around us. And those storms are having us hit our funny bones. And they're not funny. They are trigger bones that will trigger us deeply. And at first, you know, it will be emotional. Your emotions will get triggered. You'll be angry. You'll feel frustrated. And it won't feel good, okay? You're not supposed to feel good. You're supposed to feel the feelings. Some of these are latent feelings that have been suppressed. You've pushed them down. And they're coming up at this time for you to evaluate. Not for you to just explode, but for you to say, hey, I feel this way. And I need to feel it and understand it. And I need to look at it in a new way so I can see how I can change that in my life, because you got changes coming, okay? And this period of time where you have felt possibly alone, maybe you have gone without a great deal. And for a lot of us, it is emotional stuff. Like you have gone without emotional stuff. You've gone without support. Maybe you've struggled to make ends meet alone. Perhaps no matter how many people around you, you feel alone. And I think for the collective, a lot of this emotion is coming to the surface. It's like bubbling up to the surface. We can't hide it anymore because humanity, one of our strengths is our connection to each other. And that's why there's such a move to isolate us from one another. We're finding we're hungry for community, okay? And we're hungry for healing. We don't want to feel ick anymore. We don't want to feel bad about who we are. We don't want to feel bad about the emotions that we have. You know, we don't want to feel alone. We don't want to feel like a failure. Some of you guys will go through a time of feeling like a failure. Like I should be further along in my journey than what I am, as you would look at your career. you will reflect and say, I made a lot of bad choices and things like that, and it will be difficult. But the truth is you're exactly where you should be right now. Nothing has gone wrong, okay? We have healing on the other side. Okay, so there's changes going on that are coming that are going to be very healing for you. You're healing right now. It just doesn't feel like it, because sometimes healing sucks. Take it from your Auntie A. Sometimes healing sucks so bad. It just does. It don't feel good. I dropped the deck. Oh no. Sometimes healing, it sucks. And some people say, oh, healing, it feels good. It feels like rainbows and butterflies and bunnies, But the truth is that it sucks. It sucks. I can tell you physically, because I have chronic illness, healing, you can be healing your whole life. Healing cycle after healing cycle after healing cycle, So it can suck. It's valid to say healing sucks, all right? And it can take you down roads of shadow. And I feel like a lot of you, March is shadow work. It's hardcore, intense, chaotic shadow work. Now, if you are someone who works with chaos magic and things like that, this is your time to shine. Get out there, do your thing. It's time. Chaos reigns in March. So do your thing, jelly bean. All right, okay. All right. I feel like there's a couple that want to come out. This one, we'll take this one. Grimory, self-made individuals over fortune and fame. You guys, first of all, Grimory for me is Gamori, okay? And for me, this spirit is a she, okay? And she is part of a teaching within Payman's circle, okay? He's got 2 kings as well, and Gamori, okay? And there's a whole teaching that I've learned and continue to learn with Payman. So it's interesting that she comes out. She is a high sorceress, a witch. She's also specializes in infernal love and connection and things like that. She does a lot of things. She also communes with the dead, necromancy and things like that. But here we have her self-made individuals. And I feel like if you've done the work, you may be feeling like in your career, it's not going to happen for me. You may have even accepted it. I got to tell you, if you have accepted where you are in your career, it doesn't mean you don't want to quit. It just means this is where I'm at. It's not going to happen for me. It's fine. I'm going to live my life to the best of my ability and do whatever. Okay? But you're doing the work anyway, because it's your calling or your passion, and you're just going to do it anyway and be happy with what you have and do the best you can. Even though you may be doing some shadow work around it, you still are just kind of accepting it. You know what I'm saying? It's complex how you feel about it, because it's your passion, but it's also it's okay. It's okay that it's not going to happen, whatever it is, whether it's a raise or it's a teaching position or it's becoming a nurse administrator, or I'm just throwing this stuff out. It can be a whole bunch of different things, okay? Or going viral or whatever it is. You just kind of okay, it's fine. I'm going to continue to do the work and live my life. And then, boom, here you go. Fortune and fame. So this is part of the change that's coming. Okay, I want you to know something about this deck. This deck is magical, okay? It's got seals on it. These are magical seals, okay? And there is energies in this deck, all right? So when this deck says fortune and fame, I said or. This means to me that you're going to start getting noticed in that area of career or love, whatever this turbulent energy is around you that's causing you to have these emotional breakthroughs. We're going to call them emotional breakthroughs, okay? There's going to be attention drawn to you with these changes, okay? This healing. There's going to be resources and money coming towards you. It's a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big deal. I want to put that there. That's at the feet of Lilith there. So it's a positive thing. It's flashing at you. There you go. That's better. It's a good thing. It's a good change. And here's the thing. You worked for it. So this isn't, if you haven't worked for it, this isn't for you. This part isn't for you. It's going to be like, it's going to be something that you're going to have to work for first for this to happen. All right. It's something that has to be worked for. It's something that has to be earned. It's not just going to pop into your life. Okay. I'm getting cards. Okay. These cards right here. All right. So tell me a little about it. Tell me a little about it. Are these cards the ones you want me to use? Okay. All right. Okay. I'm just listening to Spirit about what cards they want me to use. Okay, tell me more about this energy. I want to know about this fame and fortune energy. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Come on now. What are we talking about? I'm hearing pleasant surprises. Pleasant surprises. And for you guys, you might be like, yeah, right. I don't get pleasant surprises. Listen, I'm with you. You know, I'm going to make a video like talking to the camera, like more about myself and opening up about my life, because I'm with you. Listen, I'm traumatized. I've had a rough life. I'm by myself, you know, so I understand when you hear stuff like, yeah, pleasant surprises. Okay. It's all right to feel that way, you know. It means you've been through some shit, and that's all right. Okay, we have no reversals, the Suite of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. Okay, I love these cards. All right, I'm going to face them to me right now. We have the Three of Pentacles. Wow, they work together to create perfection. That feels so good. That's what this card says. And that's what feels like's happening here. And it's not perfection. Your work is not perfect. I feel like perhaps at one time your aim was to be perfect, and it doesn't have to be just in your career, okay? But your aim was to be perfect. And it's almost like I feel a letting go of that, and that might be what's happening here. The release of the need to feel perfect. The release of the perfected life, okay? And just doing your thing, accepting where you are and being like, you know what, I'm going to be happy where I am. The Suite of Pentacles. This is the Eight of Pentacles, the Apprentice. Looks like he's going to remove that arm. And those poor things lost their heads, huh? See, in this card, I feel the difficulty. I feel how difficult this has been, this journey for you. I feel this. And what I'm getting like is your life in many ways has been like a hydra. And you've had to remove those heads many times from the beast. And yet it keeps popping up. There keeps being more obstacles, more things you have to get over. And I'm gonna say it. Okay, I'm gonna say it. It's not fair. Why is it always like this for you? Why do you always have to be the bigger person? Why are you always the hero? Why is it always like that? And now you're tired. You are battle worn. And there is exhaustion here with this card. I feel exhausted by this card. And I feel this like, you know, screw the cups, I'm moving on. Like, I'm just going to move forward. All right, give me another card here. We're moving forward. And we have Death. You know, it feels like letting go. There's a letting go process. of this perfected life, this perfection. The need to be perfect. The need to have everything a certain way. Does this help y'all see better? I think it's like there is a major transformation that takes place. I'm listening. That's why I'm quiet. Tell me more about the transformation. The Magician. Wow. Okay. The Magician came out. This is something you're manifesting with the King of Wands. Listen. Honor, vision, leadership, ultimate masculine energy. The Magician. He holds the power of all the elements in the palm of his hand. You're going to have everything you need to make it happen. You already do. Okay, this fortune, this fame. Eyes are going to be upon you. I feel like this transformation is really about like finances and attention on you. Okay. And I feel like Spirit wants to talk about the money career. Your money, your career. There's attention. There is leadership coming forward for you. Leadership coming up. And you have everything you need to do this. You've been working on manifesting it. And this turbulent time that you're going through is really a refining of this energy. It's going to help you move more authentically into the things that you want, which will highlight your skills and abilities in whatever field you're in, okay? And it's going to bring attention. You're going to manifest attention here. You're going to manifest eyes upon you. And maybe some of you have casted on this, and perhaps you haven't really seen eyes upon you. Maybe you had little glimpses, but you really haven't seen like your boss notice you, or perhaps you're applying for jobs and you really haven't got a lot of energy. And I feel like you're going to get insights on how to get the Midas touch on you. How to highlight yourself better, how to put yourself forward better, so people are like, I want to see more of that. I want to hire that person. Ooh, I want to know more about that person. That kind of thing. I feel like there will just be this, almost like a sun or a star above you that comes from the process you're going through. It's a refinement, and it sucks. It sucks. We have takeoff. Things will take off much sooner than you expected. Things are going to get better. The changes are coming in, okay? I'm getting here with Gamori for you to listen to your gut. No matter how off it seems or how weird it seems, as long as it's legal and, moral and all that good stuff, you probably want to do it, okay? Because there's something there for you, and you may not understand it, but do it, okay? We have growth. You have growth coming around your money and your career because of this shadow work you're going to be doing, or you're doing right now. Hello, we're doing it right now. We have spirituality. Yeah, you're working in spirit right now, okay? And your spiritual growth, your spiritual journey, your shadow work you're going through is going to affect your growth around your career and your passions. Now, for some of you, you don't like your career. You don't like what you do, but you have a side hustle or you have a side thing that you really are into, and that's what you want to do. Then that's what this is about, okay? It just depends on where you are and what you're doing, all right? So just keep that in mind, okay? I want to get a couple more of these. These are really talking right now, okay? Tell us more. Oops. Okay, we have gossip. What I'm getting here is like people will be talking about you. People you probably don't even know. You're going to get attention around you. People are going to start noticing you, and they're going to talk about you. Okay, if you're not used to being talked about, if you're not used to being gossiped about, get used to it. Now, I don't feel like this is necessarily negative gossip. I feel like these are people who see you, see what you have to offer, and then start talking about you. Okay. And it could be like new customers, it could be new friends, it could be broadening your network. But it feels like something that you may not be comfortable with. Okay. Let's get a couple more. No, one more. Let's get one more. Well, let's get two. Let's get two. We have slow and take action. Okay. So this energy you've been feeling around the thing that you're trying to do. Okay. This energy here. You are going to have to make a move. Okay. And spirit, if they haven't already told you, they're going to tell you. It's not going to be confusing. Okay. It'll be crystal clear. And if you don't know what to do, ask spirit. I'm going to tell you, for most of you guys, it's probably not going to be in March. Okay, they're probably not going to say do it now. They're probably going to say get ready. And they'll probably, part of what you're doing with this emotional clearing and this emotional experience and coming to the surface and all that stuff, the shadow work, is helping you get clear on the action to take so that things start taking off for you. So you don't feel like quitting. You don't feel like this is something you want to walk away from. Because I feel like you're on, like some of you guys are on the edge of saying like, I give up. Like, I don't want to keep banging my head against a wall that's never going to turn into a door. And the thing is, some of you guys don't see the effects you have on other people. You don't know, because people don't come up to you and say, hey, you really helped me, blah, blah, blah. Or, hey, your speech really inspired me to da-da-da. Or, we don't give people that kind of feedback. And honestly, we need to become a society that does. We need to open up to each other and say, hey, when you were so nice to me at the bank when I came to get money, it really made my day. Or to a teacher, hey, you really inspired me to go to college. Or, to the person at the 7-Eleven, when you go in, they smile at you and they're very sweet to you and telling them, hey, I had a rough day and that was really wonderful that you greeted me that way and I super appreciate you. Those kind of things fuel people. And we don't do that enough in our society, and we need to start. It's very important. Because that's how we get here. When we give, and we never get back. And we can so easily, with little energy, give freely. And the thing about it is, when you give like this, when you tell people how valuable they are to you, when you tell people from the heart with gratitude how much they've helped you, you will see your energy, the energy comes back to you. You're not depleted. A lot of times you don't end up like this, although you still can. You still can. It can still happen because we're human and we all have issues, okay? But it can help. It can definitely help. There's a lot of good things coming down the pipe for you, and I want to pull from this deck right here. Where is, sorry. I'm looking for some cards. Let's pull from the Hecate deck. Tell me. Oh, she just came right out. We have journey. So what's next for you is a journey. Okay, what you're going through right now is not the journey. Okay, you're getting ready for a journey. What I would say here is you're road clearing. You are road clearing. This shadow work is road clearing. It's clearing the way for a new journey for you. Okay? Let's get some of these cards right here. So tell us more about this journey. Tell us more about this journey. I think you're aligning with a higher timeline or a higher vibration, a higher frequency, a higher sense of self, whatever you resonate with, okay, whatever label you want to put on that. I don't care what the label is. It doesn't matter. Okay, we have these cards that want to come out, so we're going to take those. We have Temple of Truth, Throat Chakra, Authenticity, Self-Expression. And there is your gate. That is the gate that you guys are about to go through on your journey. This is your journey right here, okay? And that's the gate that's opening. This is the gate. This is the bridge, all right? Look at all that water, all that emotion, all that intuition, all that's pouring into you. Truth, authenticity. Your throat chakra is going to open up more. And some of you might be like, really? Yes. You're going to be speaking in a way that you haven't before. For a lot of you guys who are creative, your creativity is going to blossom in a way it hasn't before. There's a lot of manifestation also of spell work that's coming. Maybe you have casted, or you've prayed, or you've chanted, or however, made a vision board, however you've done it, okay? Praying, all those things. You're about to see those things manifest, okay, after this time. So it's a beautiful thing. You're really going to be expressing yourself more, and people are going to be drawn to the true expression of you, the true attuned expression of you. We have Arcturian light codes, evolutionary downloads, recalling power, future thinking. And looky there. Look at that being. Look at that behind that gate. You got the gate, and then you got boom. Now, for some of you, this is a new guide, okay? Maybe an Arcturian, all right? But also, this could represent another guide, okay? Now, there is a recalling of power here, and that's part of what you're doing with your shadow work. You're calling back your power. And that is going to have you, whoops, sorry, I touched the mic. That is going to have you guys acting, speaking, and being different. Because this level of power recall through this gate, with this chaotic energy, is different. You're going to pull your power back from the infinite core of others. Like, this is your power from all time, all space, back to your infinite core of self. Highly attuned, highly aligned, highly high. And the thing is, this is aligned with happiness. There's a happiness frequency I feel here. And the thing is that I feel like there's going to be so much happy energy with this, that whatever else comes with it, you're going to be great with. You're going to be super happy with, because the happiness, the joy of it is going to be experienced through your heart chakra and expressed through your throat chakra. And it's going to change the way you see things. But it really depends on the depth of your shadow work, like how much you're willing to do, how deep you're willing to go. But understand, there's no wrong way to do this. You can't do this wrong. And you're exactly where you should be, even when you don't like where you are. You haven't made a mistake. Nothing has gone wrong. And you're going to process through this situation, okay? And you're going to get to the other side in a much different state. But in order for that to manifest, you have to let yourself go there. Because we are our own guru. We're our own teacher. We are our own spiritual master. It doesn't come from outside yourself. It is within you. So you make the rules. So what do you want your rules to be? This is a great time to decide that, because it really is up to you. All right? Okay, that's what I received today. I really enjoyed giving this reading. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.